Welcome everybody back to the Buds Podcast, episode 7. The NFL schedules just came out last night, so we decided to sit down and we went week by week and we gave wins and losses to each team. It took us about 2 hours for God knows why it took us that long, but we've been sitting here for about 2 hours since the since the schedule came out, and we went 17 weeks and we got a playoffs here. So we're going to kind of give you our playoff prediction. First, we're going to go division by division, explain who we got winning the division and if we got a wild card coming from there. So, Nick, you can take it away with the.
Wait, I just want to say something first. All I wanted to say is I suggest if you're not really close with your friends, do not do this. They might not be friends with you after. This is
I agree with that.
We are very close friends, so we can say anything, but
I mean, some things got said to some certain wins.
yeah,
so.
we had someone have a mini stroke.
I
didn't have a mini stroke. I had a heart attack behind the wheel and a stroke.
Yeah. Let's just start.
Yeah, let's just
start with the AFC North.
Yep, and just go ahead with them there.
So I think it's obvious the Ravens will win this division.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
With the dog pound sneaking in.
Then we got Cleveland with the 6th seed going 9-7.
I think we easily said that Pittsburgh could have came out of that. But with Ben Roethlisberger aging there, it's up in the air.
Yeah.
But they could be a bubble team there that could have came out of the AFC North.
Then we got Bengals 8-8. We got Joe Burrow starting off solid for his career.
Perfect.
I feel like AFC North is going to be one of the better divisions in football. They just have the most solid teams all around.
Yeah, so now the best divisions in the AFC are everyone but the AFC East.
Then let's see. The AFC South, we got the Titans winning at 10-6.
Yeah, I think if we predicted any division perfectly, it's the AFC South.
Yeah.
Got the Colts with the new 7th seed.
Yeah,
I would say that Jaguars fans would disagree, but there's no Jaguars fans, so
the Jaguars are not going to be good.
The Jaguars fans can disagree for 4-12. That's it.
And again, with that 7th seed, it could have gone to Pittsburgh or even
the Chargers.
We'll get to the other team it could have gone to down here, but it could have, that 7th seed could have floated around to a couple different teams based on a couple of the wins or losses we gave. But we have the Colts going there right now.
Yeah.
And then we got the East.
The AFC East.
Okay. Everyone knew the Bills were going to win this, okay?
I mean, it's not really. It's like when the Patriots.
It's
like
the Patriots are a question mark.
All I'm saying is we could be wrong about the Patriots. We could.
Honestly, the Patriots.
It depends what Stidham looks like.
This boy Stidham could come out here and be throwing for 5,000 yards, 40
Definitely
touchdowns
not. Okay,
out of nowhere. But with Belichick, Belichick could make a god out of this man for all we know.
I mean, my guy. You see the interception he threw to Jamal Adams? That was nowhere near the receiver.
It was horrible, but
the only way the Patriots will have success if their defense somehow carries them for like 5 more wins,
like they did with Tom Brady for most of last year. But
yeah, and then
going there.
But at least Brady contributed a bit. I don't know about Stidham.
Yeah, and then the Jets and Dolphins. I'm a Jets fan. So I'm sure. Jets.
Yeah.
Better team, worse record.
They're going to have a couple wins, obviously, in there. They're going to have their division wins in there. I think we have the Jets, Miami, and New England all splitting, except I think we have Miami sweeping the New England there. So.
No.
We didn't?
We have the Dolphins splitting with the Jets.
Oh, okay. All right. But
on?
past that horrible division, we can move on to the West here.
I think people thought it would be a little bit better.
Honestly, I think people are going to think the West is going to be worse with a rookie with the Chargers and then the Raiders moving to Las Vegas. I feel like people think those teams aren't going to do as well, but the Chargers have a good core around them. I feel like Herbert will be able to jump in. Maybe Tyrod starts the first couple games. I think we even had them going 0-5, and then we said Herbert would come in and kind of take them to an 8-3 record, which I believe like he could. He's a good quarterback. He's played on the West Coast most of his life. He's got good receivers there, a good defense behind him. I feel like they could be a bubble team to make the playoffs easily.
100%.
And then I feel that. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I really like the Broncos team this year. I think they'll
Yeah.
have a good run.
I mean, I think they have one of the top offenses in the league. I mean, I'm saying top
they
five.
They got the
That-
deepest receiving core.
Yeah, they have the number one
And
receiving
running
core in the league.
backs.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I'm
about
saying
Melvin
maybe
Gordon
the
going there.
only thing they lack in is offensive line now. They lost a couple pieces, but that's it.
Yeah, but
I mean, I don't know. I'm not saying they have a bad offense, but 3 games with Drew Lock, you never know. Like
Well, yeah.
Christian Ponder had 3
I mean,
games.
yeah.
You call him a good quarterback?
This could
No.
definitely this could definitely lead to a Baker Mayfield situation with the Broncos. Have
Yeah.
a great offense, but your quarterback can't produce.
and that's where the Chargers or again the Pittsburgh Steelers can move in because I think we have the Broncos beating Pittsburgh.
The
So-
Raiders first season in Las Vegas. I mean, you tried.
I feel like they could easily they could make it into the playoffs, but I don't think Derek Carr is the move for them. I think they're gonna have to move and get a new guy there. Marcus.
I mean,
takes
Spider
over?
2-eye banana. I mean, that's crazy with Marcus.
Should we move to the NFC?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should move up
Let me
there.
move the cameras over to the other side.
Right, so we got the Vikings win the NFC North at 11-5 record.
Yeah, I feel like
I think that could still happen without Diggs.
No, I think that the Packers would have won if they had a better draft and a better offseason.
if the Packers got a playmaker, they easily could have
Denzel
won that
Mims would have been
division.
huge for that.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
Mims, because Mims is the exact opposite from Adams, and then you have like that's just
If they could have gotten a playmaker other than a running back, which they didn't need, they could have easily been at least fighting with the Minnesota there for the number one in the division.
Which running back did they pick?
A guy from I want to say Maryland. He's a power back. He's an athlete. I don't
It's
remember
not even
his name though.
It's not even like about that though. It's like you trade up and you take Jordan Love. Like how does Aaron Rodgers feel? And you still had good receivers on the board like Pittman and Mims and all them.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how you pass on Pittman.
Didn't make sense.
They picked A.J. Dillon from Boston College. I mean,
Boston, yeah.
He was the 5th or 6th running back in that draft, so you lost horribly. I mean,
they still make the playoffs with Rodgers.
I mean, if you want to hear what we thought about the Packers, look at the winners and losers.
And then we got Detroit here.
We got the Lions 8-8. That might be a surprise for people.
I feel like everyone always has the line. Even me as a Lions fan, I have them going mediocre every year.
Yeah,
we're a mediocre team until we change ownership.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're making good steps. It's not like they're going backwards.
Yeah, no, we're definitely making good steps with drafting Okuda and Swift and as our first 2 picks. We're definitely making steps forward. We're trying to shore up that defense. So maybe I could see us making the playoffs next year, like 9-7. But yeah, we'll see.
I was just about to say that. I could definitely see the Packers not making the playoffs next year, and the Lions making it.
Yeah, I could see the Packers, hot take, trading Rodgers next year and going with Love, and then the Green Bay going to 3 or 4 in the division.
And then I could see Bears being the Bears with Trubisky because they still want to start him for some.
Or Foles, whatever happens there.
Whoever it is, they're not making it.
Yeah, whoever it is, they don't have anything to build around it.
So down to the South here, we got
the Bucks winning on a tiebreaker with the Saints in this division.
Yeah, did we have them sweeping the Saints? I can't remember.
I don't think so.
I think they split.
Oh no, they split. They won.
Yeah, they
Saints
split
won the first game.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. But still, I feel like Tampa with their, you could almost say new offense, bringing Gronk in, and then you got Tom Brady.
Yeah, on paper, they're really good.
Still got a question there, running back and their secondary, but other than that, I mean, they're pretty decent.
Yeah, I mean, more their cornerbacks than safety.
Yeah.
I mean, that could be interchangeable with the Saints and the Buccaneers. I mean,
they
have the same record, so you could change one game and one team's won the division, one team's a wild card.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, you could also say that like the Bucks are gonna have a good year on paper, but it could be a complete flop.
That's very true.
Yeah, it could be they could go 8-8 for all we know.
I just feel like that's so hard because they had a shit quarterback and the receivers did so good. Just think about what the receivers are gonna do this year.
There should be a disclaimer on this video. We don't know what's going to happen. We're predicting.
Yeah, that is true.
This is all predictions.
Nobody thought the 49ers were going to be in the Super Bowl, and then they went to the Super Bowl. So,
I remember, who was it? Adam Rank had the 49ers.
Okay.
He
had everyone
going
he had the
2
Titans
and
going 3-13.
Adam Rank, if you somehow stumble across this video in your
You
mansion
suck.
that you have for doing absolutely jack shit, please make better picks, or else just take some more time because you really hurt me with. I mean, you said the Jets were going like I think 10-6 last year. I mean, I knew that. I mean, I knew that wasn't gonna happen. I was saying max 8-8, but man.
Okay, but
Let's
then
move to the East.
Yeah, I mean the rest of the South. You got Atlanta with their receiving core there.
The shittiest division in football.
I think the AFC East surpassed
The East
that.
the NFC East ended up as this pretty much the same as last year with the 8-8 first place record.
And people might say, yeah, the Cowboys got a lot better.
But in a
I
sense,
mean, the
you can say
Cowboys
they,
won their division.
I guess,
They just didn't win outside of it.
yeah.
The
I just
Eagles
feel
won
like-
all their games in their division.
I mean, I feel like we had it coming down to week 16, I believe, for the division because we had both Philadelphia and Dallas winning in week 17, which moved them to 8-8. And I felt like Philly is going to come out in week 16 and outplay Dallas. I feel like Dallas is going to come out like almost soft, you could say, at home.
Yeah, well, another reason for both East divisions being weak is they're playing arguably the two best divisions in football, the West division. And I mean the East, they both have two weak teams there. At least you could take away
Redskins
two
and
weak teams.
Giants are.
Yeah, you could take away at
They're
least.
still rebuilding.
You could take away at least two weak teams in each division.
Yeah.
But I think that next year they'll be a little bit better because I mean after the 2021 season they'll be better.
In the NFC West, we got the Seahawks, the number 1 seed at 12-4.
I mean, yeah, because I think the Niners
And
take a step back.
49ers, they still make the playoffs at 10-6, but the 6th seed.
Because I think Garoppolo just keeps on going down. I mean, he didn't really do that good on the postseason.
I feel like they trade one of their better running backs away. They trade Matt Breida to the Miami. Miami.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like that's going to be a big toll on them because he was a really good running back. I know they have two. They have Robert and Tevin Coleman still, but I feel like
they still have 3 really good running backs. Surprisingly,
Yeah.
Jerick McKinnon signed in 2017 and he hasn't played a single snap since.
Oh
But,
yeah, I forgot about
he's supposed to
McKinnon.
come back this year. Yeah. He
Yeah,
hasn't played a single snap since 2017.
I mean, McKinnon could seriously be a really good running back on that team.
Yeah, he could.
He's a
Honestly,
speed back.
now that I'm thinking about that, he could take over that Matt Breida role there. So
If he's the
Man-
same.
yeah, if he's the same, obviously.
I think he double tore ACL, so
Yeah, I mean, you
It's
did
gonna be
get
tough to
Trent
come
Williams
back.
too. You did get Trent Williams. That line's beefed up.
Oh yeah. So yeah,
but they
that'll be-
lose
that-
Joe Staley, so
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
it was like a
It was a replacement there. It was a
was a
swap out
replacement.
basically.
and then
And we got the Cardinals doing better
A
with
lot of
Isaiah Simmons, DeAndre
I've-
Hopkins.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people say they might make the playoffs. I don't think
I've
yet.
seen
I
that
wouldn't
too.
be surprised.
I think they got another year.
I think they come really close, and then that they build on that.
I think just like the Lions, they need that year to kind of get chemistry together, and then they'll make the jump.
I could definitely see 2 new teams in the playoffs next year: Lions and Cardinals.
Possibly.
And then we have the Rams with a big fall off. They kind of fell apart this offseason. They got rid of Gurley, got rid of Cooks. I don't really know what's going on there. They drafted probably a running back that could have gone 3rd round in the high second
Who
round.
did they draft?
I don't even remember his name here. Let me see real fast here.
They also got like no first round picks ever.
Yeah, because they traded
They
for
traded for nothing.
Cam Akers from Florida State.
No,
Yeah.
he was good though. I think. I mean, he was one of the top. I mean, yeah, definitely not second round though. You're right. Definitely not second
Yeah,
round.
but they took
Definitely.
him over Dobbins though.
And they took him over Zach Moss too, right?
Yeah.
Took him over. That was a bad pick. That really
Might
could
be
have
a
changed their
reach, but
season.
maybe it'll work.
Yeah, I mean, you never know.
Should we move to the playoffs?
Yeah, I think
Now
we
we're
just
in the
need to move in.
playoffs.
All right, so let's start with the AFC.
Yeah.
Start with the AFC.
Okay.
I don't
We
know.
got-
Like,
So
Broncos at
basically-
Titans.
Wait, do we
All-
want to explain how we're doing this? Because there's 5 of us here, so we're going to
Yeah,
go
so there's a-
basically majority.
Yeah.
Majority of who we think. We're going to just talk about it and then go majority of whichever team has the most.
Okay. Now let's go in depth on these. I feel like go really in depth.
Yeah.
Broncos. I feel like you have one of the best offenses in the league.
I think the Broncos are too inexperienced to win in a playoff game,
I
I
agree
especially
with
with
Ben.
Titans at home.
Yeah, I
1,000%.
yeah, I was about to
I
say
think
that.
I think the Titans gained a lot of experience last year going to the AFC Championship.
I
Yeah.
feel like Ryan Tannehill, even though people dog on him for getting that contract and saying he didn't do anything for a team, I think he has a big game versus the Broncos there to move on to the next round.
Right, so I think we
Yeah.
all agree.
So
I think
that was
five,
like 4-1.
5 and
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
That
so
was
we
good.
got the Titans moving
Yeah,
on.
no, I said Titans though.
Oh, so yeah, unanimous there.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
5.
then we got Browns at the
You said
Bills.
Broncos, but
So the Bills finally
Well,
get
I
a
mean,
playoff home game here.
Okay.
First time since like
And I-
1990s.
and, I think they'll win it.
I think they'll win it.
I think if the Bills fans weren't as crazy, the Browns would win this. But the Bills fans are literally insane. The Bills win.
Someone will throw a dildo
The,
onto
the
the
Browns
Yeah.
won't
See-
be an easy team to beat. But
See, I'm not even thinking about the fans because we don't know if the fans
Yeah.
are going to be a factor in any of these games.
I mean,
I'm
all I'm saying
thinking
is
of-
the Bills are winning by a touchdown.
I'm
who's the
thinking
Bill?
about
Who's the Bills' second corner? Who's the Bills' second corner?
Levi
it's like,
Wallace.
Wallace.
Yeah, so I think Landry might know.
And don't we have Cleveland beating the Bills in the regular season?
Yeah, but
They didn't play this season.
They don't? Okay. For some reason, I thought we had them beating them.
Ooh.
you know what?
Damn.
Before we started talking, I had the Browns winning, but now I'm shifting. I'm in the middle right now.
I'm on the
I say-
Bills. I
say
think the Bills with Josh Allen losing last season in the playoffs.
Yeah, the
I
Bills
just
have
don't think Baker
experience.
Mayfield
Yeah.
can win a playoff game when he can barely win last season.
You know, I think the
9-7
Bills win,
this
but I it's definitely possible the Browns win.
I think Diggs
Yeah.
will be a huge factor in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he will be.
Yeah. I'll go Bills.
I'll go
I
Bills,
was talking Browns, but I'll go Bills.
I don't want to be the I mean it's Chiefs here. There's something to say.
It's
nothing
hard
to-
not to go against the
It's
champs.
hard, yeah, and
Yeah. Yep.
and it's not like they luckily won the champs. They killed every single team. Mahomes
Yeah,
waiting for that extension. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
they'll get
Had a
that.
good season, but I don't think they'll
Yeah.
win.
I think the Colts are
So,
on the
okay,
on
so
the rise.
AFC, we got all the home teams making
Yeah.
it.
Now this is where it could shift.
Yeah.
NFC.
I,
Okay.
this
I
one, I
New
think it's the
Orleans.
Saints.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know.
I think it's the Saints.
'Cause,
Will
yeah,
Carson Wentz actually stay healthy in this game?
No,
Yeah,
It-
that's-
it doesn't matter. It doesn't
See,
matter.
well,
I don't even
Carson
think
Wentz
it
is-
matters. But I don't. I
Will
think the
Carson
answer
Wentz
is no.
even make it to this game?
Yeah.
Will he even be in the
Yeah.
playoffs?
Yeah, but
You don't know.
Could this be
You know what?
Jalen Hurts?
what I find
It could
funny
be.
is that I think they expect it to happen, so they drafted Hurts.
Or
Just
completely
sad.
different scenario here. Could this be Dak and the Cowboys? And
Well,
but
that's
either
not a
way,
scenario right now.
but no,
Either-
I'm saying
Either
I'm
way, I
saying-
think it's Saints.
yeah. Either way,
Yeah,
I think
no
it's
matter
Saints
what.
no matter who they play.
I think
It's
Saints
the
have better
Saints.
chance versus the Cowboys.
I-
but
Yeah.
I think the Saints.
I mean, I
would
think the
win
Saints
this.
are like the second best team in the NFC right now.
NFC, yeah.
Just the way their schedule went out, they're the 5th seed.
Saints are not facing the Vikings in the first round here, so they might win this game.
They might win. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go Saints. Okay, here's a rematch of the
This
last
is tough.
year.
This is
I don't
tough.
know.
49ers but the Vikings got home field.
No,
advantage.
I see the
have home
Vikings
field
winning this.
year.
I see the
Because-
Vikings winning it.
Because the 49ers taking a step back this year and a huge step back, it's Vikings.
I mean, the Vikings have a good front seven.
Exactly.
This is
49ers
already
are known for their
majority, but
run.
in
And-
my opinion, I think 49ers.
I never believed in Jimmy Garoppolo. That's just me. I don't think he can't do it.
I
Especially,
mean-
I believe in Jimmy G.
I think the
especially-
Niners could pull this one out.
I believe in Garoppolo here.
I'm saying Vikings.
He's the Garoppolo. He's the GOAT. I've
I
always
just-
believed in him since he's
I-
been drafted.
I don't.
I mean,
but I
but
gotta
the
go
last
Vikings.
before the playoffs last year,
Mhm.
Garoppolo played the Vikings. Well, sadly, he tore his ACL. I think that's the game he tore his ACL in.
I think
But he
it
wasn't
was.
doing that good before. But yeah, I go Vikings, obviously.
I'm going Vikings
Yeah.
here. I'm going Vikings.
Wait, what was the? Was it 3-2 Niners?
Yeah, I think 3-2 Niners.
Go 3-2 Vikings.
What did
I-
Andrew
what
say?
did
I
Andrew
said
say?
I think it's
49ers.
Niners.
Andrew
I
said
said-
I
I said
Andrew said
Vikings.
Vikings.
We said
Oh, you
Vikings?
changed it?
Oh.
I thought you said
Yeah,
Garoppolo.
I think it's Vikings.
No, I was preaching
Okay,
how
so-
I love
okay.
Garoppolo,
Yeah,
but
it's Vikings.
I have to go with Vikings.
Yeah, that'll be a close game.
That's a
Okay.
really good. That'll be a good game.
Okay, so
Mhm.
let me explain my scenario here on why, and then this is when the Lions make the playoffs next year. I think the Buccaneers win this, and I think it's the downfall of Aaron Rodgers, and that's when the Lions step up and make the playoffs next year.
I think I'm going with the Packers. I think there's gonna be an upset. I think we slept on the Packers. I think the least likely of all this is the Packers going 9-7. I don't think they're that bad. They have
I go
Devontae
Tampa.
Adams. They have one of the best quarterbacks in the league.
I go Tampa Bay here.
I'm going Tampa Bay.
They're gonna outplay. They're gonna out offense Green Bay.
Yeah, and
That's
I think
basically
Tom
the
Brady
end of
versus
it.
Aaron Rodgers, it goes Tom Brady.
Yeah,
I don't
And I
see
think we-
Brady getting first rounded again. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't see
Yeah.
it.
Nick.
The
can you
Packers don't
check?
got a coverage linebacker.
Can you check who? I think we had Tampa Bay beating Green Bay in the season, correct?
Did they even play?
Yeah, they
Oh,
played.
we had
Packers
the
beat them.
the Packers.
baby.
winning.
Oh, we
yeah,
did?
Yeah, but the Packers were off a bye, and Aaron
Yeah.
Rodgers is not losing off a bye. I'm saying here it's Bucks.
I think there's
Yeah,
gonna be
it's
a high scoring game, but
Very high
Oh, it
scoring.
definitely
the
will.
Bucks
It will
are-
be a very. Rodgers will have a field day. He'll have 350
Oh, yeah.
passing yards, probably
I mean,
3
I-
touchdowns.
I don't think it's gonna be Rodgers' fault.
No, it'll be the defense.
I
Their
still think it's gonna be the
defense
downfall of
disappears in
him
the
because
playoffs a lot.
yeah.
I don't know, man.
They lost
I don't know.
Blake Martinez, a really good tackler that in the run game. I mean, he wasn't the best pass.
But
Yeah,
do
the
the
run-
Buccaneers
but-
have a run game?
The Packers lost. The
I mean,
Buccaneers
Tom Brady's
lost.
taken off.
Oh, I don't know. The Smith brothers are really good, and they got a good corner. Dude, I might go
Oh, no.
Packers.
I'm going Packers.
I'm saying Bucks.
I say Bucks.
I'm saying
Yeah,
Bucks.
I got Bucks.
All right,
Yeah, I don't know.
We got
But that could
majority
go. That
there.
could be a swing
Okay.
game.
I can swing. All right,
All right, so we'll move on to
next
the
week.
divisional. Oh,
Okay. I
okay.
I think you know what? I think the Bills had a great season. You know, they had one of the best drafts, one of the best off seasons. They are an up and coming team who probably will win a Super Bowl in the next 5 years. I just don't think they advance past this round.
I agree with him.
We
I
already
feel
had
like
the Bills losing to them this season.
yeah.
And
I feel like
I just feel like you can't figure out the Chiefs yet.
the Chiefs are gonna have their receiving core is too deep there. The Bills aren't gonna be able to cover it as well, and I
You
feel
know
like
what?
the Chiefs win it there.
I'm gonna go
I got
with
the Buffalo
Chiefs.
Bills. I got the Buffalo Bills.
I'm gonna
It's a
go
hot
with the Chiefs.
take.
I'm not gonna say they're gonna. I'm not gonna say.
I think they can upset them here.
I'm not gonna say the
I
Chiefs.
definitely think they could.
You know what?
I'm not.
I'm going with the Bills.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
I'm going with the Bills.
I don't
Put
know,
it down. on
Wait. I don't. Okay,
No, okay,
I didn't
no,
think we
no,
were
no,
gonna
no,
swing it for
Let
them
me
to
say
win,
something. Let me say something.
but
I don't think the Chiefs are gonna win the Super Bowl. I just think it's
Patrick
just.
Mahomes.
I don't think Mahomes is. I just don't think it's happening. I don't think he's gonna get stopped by the Bills.
Mahomes.
The Bills are the best defense you'll have to
Tremaine
play in this
Edmonds.
playoff.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
And-
the Ravens have the best secondary though,
AJ has
Yeah,
and that's what Mahomes is gonna be versing. I mean,
Mario Addison. The Chiefs have a good offensive line.
I'm saying Chiefs. I'm sticking with Chiefs.
I really
It's
like the
hard to go
Bills
against
team
Patrick
this year.
Mahomes. It's hard to go
Yeah.
against Patrick Mahomes.
It's really hard to. I mean, if he keeps it up,
I think the Bills come out to an early lead, and I think they keep that early lead, and I think they beat the Chiefs.
Like,
I
I
don't
wouldn't
know.
be surprised.
I don't know.
I think it's 2-2 right
anything-
now.
It's
If
2-2 right now.
if anything, the Bills go down first, and then that's their chance to come back.
Maybe the Bills might even upgrade like another corner during the season to help them here.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
couldn't. They
yeah,
couldn't make
yeah.
a trade.
Yeah, I know,
If
but
they
I'm
know.
I'm saying as of now, I mean, yeah, you're gonna have Tyreek Hill on White, but then who's the second Chiefs receiver? Watkins, right?
Yeah,
Sam
They
a few
really
years
thought-
ago, the
Watkins.
Bills like shut down Tyreek Hill, and that was with White.
Yeah, but like Levi Wallace though.
Levi Wallace
Yeah,
is
I
not
mean-
too
But your
I
bad.
mean-
secondary's Micah Hyde, Jordan Poyer. That's not a bad safety secondary.
Yeah,
there.
I mean, yeah, you could throw one of them in a man, I guess. I don't know. I'm saying Chiefs. I say we make
I-
our decision now.
I say I
No,
can't.
I got the upset here. I don't know.
I
I got the
can't go
upset.
against Pat Mahomes.
Brad.
Might sound biased, but
It's all you,
Dude,
man.
it's hard to go against Mahomes. But I think the Bills got too good of a secondary. I got to go Buffalo.
Really? Okay.
Okay, I mean that's probably our biggest shocker right
Oh
there.
yeah, it's definitely
I think
They got a
it'll
good front
think it'll
seven
happen.
too.
even though it's the
They got
2
a
and the
good
3
front seven.
seed, it's a big shocker. But
Yeah.
okay.
They have the same record.
Okay. Ben,
Okay.
No,
This is
I'm
a
not-
rematch.
I'm not
This
gonna
is a
start off with
rematch.
it. I don't.
I'm sorry to say,
I
but Lamar
think
wins his first playoff game.
Yeah,
I don't
I
think
gotta go
Lamar is a
with Lamar.
playoff quarterback. I don't even think Lamar I don't think Lamar starts this game. I think he's injured
What?
before it, even without
What?
Predicting an
Whoa.
injury?
Okay,
Gee.
that is the second
Hold
time
on.
we have
Whoa,
prayed on
whoa,
Lamar
whoa,
dying.
whoa.
Like,
I have
yo,
not prayed on Lamar dying, but I just
you said
don't
it
think.
earlier when we were doing the regular season. You said
Okay, well the
Lamar's gonna
thing
get
is
injured.
though, Lamar is a running quarterback. He is going to get injured sometime in his career.
I mean, yeah, you're right, but
just
I
don't
don't
think it's
feel
gonna
like
happen
this.
season.
Yeah, this isn't the time.
I mean, just like
I
Michael
mean-
Vick, he got injured later in his career, not really earlier.
I think the Titans losing Logan Ryan is bad for this game, but at the same time, they did get Christian Fulton, a really good corner in the second round.
Ben,
but-
you want to know what else they got? They got a tackle that they weren't supposed to draft.
And they lost Joel Casey.
But who did the Ravens get that can stop Henry like they didn't last year?
But-
Patrick Queen.
And the Ravens upgrade at running back and get J.K. Dobbins. I don't see how
like
this is Titans, man. I don't.
The Ravens were close to the top, and I think they are the top now.
Yeah, I feel like the Ravens are gonna kind of. Yeah, I
I
feel like I
personally-
like the Ravens there.
I personally think the AFC is just gonna start.
I got
dominating,
another
you know?
upset story here.
You're picking the Titans?
Yeah, I'm picking the Titans again. I think here.
I'm picking the Ravens. I'm picking the Ravens.
Jesus.
I don't
I
think
got-
it's.
I just
have to go
don't
Ravens
like
here.
Lamar in the playoffs.
I don't think it's
I-
possible. I'm picking the Ravens.
A Bills Titans AFC Championship game would be very good.
I mean, it's down to Brad, but I think it's the Ravens.
I
here.
got the Ravens.
Yeah,
They upgraded
yeah,
the
Ravens
Ravens.
here.
that's a 3-2.
I should have picked the Chiefs, so we wouldn't have a Bills Titans, but I'm okay with the Ravens.
You can't go against. You almost can't go against the Ravens in that situation.
Okay.
Okay.
I
Vikings,
think
fun.
Tom Brady is a great
I'm-
quarterback, but
I'm going with the Vikings.
I'm going Vikings.
I think
Whoa,
Vikings.
have the Vikings.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm going Vikings.
Whoa.
Vikings got the best two safeties in the. Well, I can't say
Wait,
best
we're not
two
gonna
safeties. They
kinda
got top.
I don't even think the Vikings outplay
I
them.
think the Bucks. I think the Bucks safety from Minnesota gets the game-sealing pick here.
Okay.
Wow,
Don't do me like that.
You
Don't
just
do me
played
like
his
that.
card on.
I don't.
do me.
Nick, I
Mr.
don't like how
Antoine
they're
Winfield.
like.
Don't do me
I
like
like
that.
it.
Come on.
Junior.
Don't do me like that.
Yeah,
Ah.
Junior.
I was pissed. I was pissed when we didn't
I'm
draft
saying
him.
Vikings. I'm saying Vikings.
I have Vikings.
This is a
I-
tough.
I can see where they lose. 1,000%. I can see where they lose, but I have the Vikings. The sole reason why I have the Vikings is the only front seven that I know is on Tampa Bay is Shaquille Barrett.
Or
and
Ndamukong
like-
Suh.
But can the Vikings
Oh,
secondary stop?
Ndamukong Suh.
Can the Vikings secondary stop the Bucks receiving
I think they
core?
can. I think
I think they can.
Jeff Gladney is a great corner. He's handsy, which is what you need against Mike Evans.
I mean,
I take that back. I'm going with the Buccaneers. I've switched my pick.
I feel like Harrison Smith is good coverage.
I think
he's a
Harrison
good-
Smith's
he's a
he's a
good
dual
zone.
threat safety.
Yeah, and I feel like Chris Godwin. One thing he wasn't good in with like tight catches. You know, when I remember he was on my fantasy team, he'd always drop
And-
or literally get hit and the ball would come out. I feel like Harrison Smith, if they're on the same side, nothing's getting past the Godwin there.
And I also think that they might just take Anthony Harris and bring him down. Anthony Harris could play corner this
Yeah,
game.
sure.
They might surprise him because he's a good coverage safety.
I'm picking Vikings here.
Like,
That's
But
my pick.
okay, when you look at it, the Tampa Bay doesn't have that bad of a you could say linebacking or even front seven there. They got Shaq Barrett,
I mean, they have Devin White,
you know what,
Devin White,
J-
Shaq Barrett.
JP,
But also-
JPP, Levante
might-
David, Devin White.
JPP
Vita
is
Vea.
old though.
Oh,
You
Devin
know
White. I
JPP 's
forgot.
old.
They have
Devin
Devin
White.
White.
Also, Chris Godwin's probably not going to be on Harrison Smith. Harrison Smith probably going to be trying to stop Gronk the entire game.
I forgot about
No, they'll have Eric Hendricks. They'll have Eric Hendricks on Gronk, and
You know
Eric
what?
Hendricks
Well, think
is
of
the most
OJ
rated corner.
Howard.
You know what? I'm switching the
OJ
Bucks.
Howard's not. OJ
still
Howard
be
won't be
there.
on
I
the
forgot
OJ
about
Howard won't
Gronk.
be on the team at this point.
I forgot about Gronk. Even if Gronk is out of shape, the Brady to Gronk connection, they're like best friends. That's just not stopping. I'm
I
changing.
think
the
I'm
Buccaneers.
going with the Buccaneers.
Wow,
changing
that
Buccaneers.
was fucking bullshit.
I'm changing.
That literally went from a majority Viking to literally
Yeah.
4-1 in 3
Yeah,
minutes.
But I forgot that Gronk. I forgot about Devin White. I forgot about JPP.
But have you seen Eric Kendrick's coverage? He's a number 1 rated coverage linebacker. That's all.
But it's Gronk.
Yeah,
They
but
got
Gronk is also
6'7".
injury prone. So do you think we'll see Gronk in the playoffs? I don't think we will, but I'm fine with
if
Buccaneers.
Gronk goes down, OJ Howard. That's why I feel like they'll keep him.
I think they'll trade OJ. OJ Howard's gone by week 8. Some team
Right.
will get needy and trade for him.
I guess maybe. I don't know. We'll have to see.
So majority said Bucks.
Well,
Yeah, I
I said
think so.
Bucks.
Yep.
grab the upsets.
Now
Upset.
this one,
Upset.
I'm saying
Yeah.
the Saints.
I think the Saints are a way better team here.
I say
think
the
the
Saints
Saints.
win it here. Yeah.
I just feel like because like again the Seahawks versus they versus the East, and the East are 2 lowest comps. I don't think they're a number 1.
See, I think this
If
is
they
Russell
play-
Wilson's bounce back year.
But see, I feel like this is Drew Brees' leaving everything on the line.
Yeah.
Final season has nothing
Taysom
else
Hill's
to lose.
there.
Taysom,
Okay.
I feel like they perfect that Taysom Hill
The
package
GOAT
now.
Taysom Hill, the franchise quarterback.
Because I feel like I feel like they just threw Taysom Hill out there and they just like tried new things with him when they were going. I feel they actually perfect it and use it really when needed.
I just like that Seattle atmosphere there.
Yep, I got Seattle.
Russell
I
Wilson, I,
haven't-
think,
The 12th man is too
bound to
big.
get back.
I have
The
the
12th
Saints.
man's too big.
I
Right.
had the Saints.
I think the Saints win. I think the Saints.
Yeah.
I think the Saints the past few years could have been in the Super Bowl very easily.
Because
I
because I could see the headline is laid out for this Saints. You know, if they finally after
Saints
getting
win.
screwed for
Yeah.
after getting screwed for 3 straight years. I mean, obviously that
They haven't
Rudolph,
made it to the Super Bowl.
I mean,
yet,
I mean,
so.
I mean, they were all close calls. Okay,
Yeah.
I mean, Kyle Rudolph one that was 75%. It wasn't a push off, 80%. But like, they got screwed. I feel like this year they make big events.
And I feel like it's just that final season for Drew Brees. Leave it all on the line. Has nothing else to lose.
Mhm.
Let's try to make it to the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
So what? 3-2 Saints.
yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I would actually stop watching football at this point. I'd only watch the AFC.
Yeah,
I wouldn't watch
I-
the NFL. I would
yeah.
hate to see this. I would hate to be a football fan.
I mean, I want to see the Saints like.
I like the
let's go.
Saints.
Let's go.
I
All
don't
right,
necessarily
okay,
like
okay,
this.
Ben,
all right,
Ben.
all right, all right.
Okay,
Hang on, before we do this, I know 2 dick suckers are gonna pick the Bills. So just go ahead and
I'm
pick 'em.
picking the
really-
Ravens.
I'm picking the Ravens too.
I pick
Oh wow,
Ravens.
okay. The two dick suckers I thought were picking the Bills took the.
I think the Bills will get there in the next
5
2
years.
to 3 years.
Yeah.
They're winning a Super Bowl in the next 5 years. This is their time. I think they have the best quarterback in the league.
Looking on his mouth, boys.
A above average quarterback. They got a great running back. They got a great wide receiving core. Good offensive line. Incredible defense. I think they'll win in the next 5 years, maybe even sooner than that.
Yeah, but I think it's the Ravens here. No
I
doubt.
think
think
the
it's the
Ravens
Ravens.
overpower them though here.
The next one,
I'm sorry.
I'm
Nick-
saying it.
Nick,
But-
you got to do it, bro.
They had to do it.
I think Saints here. I'm saying
I think Saints. I think Saints
I
are going
feel
to
like-
the Super Bowl.
I feel like Tom Brady. I mean, I don't think he's gonna take a step back just because he has all of his like career accolades. But I feel like even if he makes it here, he solidified his spot as he's still the greatest quarterback of all time. So he did it in a different system.
Hey,
I
where
mean, I
is
think-
the Super Bowl this year?
Tampa Bay.
Tampa
That's
Bay,
why
yeah.
I got it's at Tampa Bay. That's why I got the goddamn Tampa Bay
I don't
Buccaneers.
know.
Tampa Bay gonna
I don't
host
know.
the Super Bowl?
I think Tampa Bay will be the
like-
first team to host a Super Bowl.
Yeah, in
I-
NFL history.
I feel like it's the same thing as the Vikings that year.
I've-
They get all happy and they think they're. I didn't mean to roast. You know, it happens
Go
to the
fuck
best
yourself.
of us.
When's the last time when the Jets were in the playoffs? My ass was in the fucking screen.
I don't know what that means, but
Oh, sorry.
Um,
The offensive lineman's ass was in the screen.
okay.
I got the Buccaneers making it here.
I got the Saints.
Okay.
I
got
have the
Saints.
Buccaneers making it here because you take all the reasons why you said the Buccaneers over the Vikings, they can stop the Saints. Shaquille
Ben,
Barrett.
who do you
Devin
got?
I don't know. Like
I got the
White,
Saints.
Sue.
like
I think the Saints offense is so powerful
like
with they got They got a good offensive line. They got a good running back. I wish they still had Mark Ingram, but even Alvin Kamara by himself is a good running back. Drew Brees. They got Jared Cook. They got Emmanuel Sanders, Michael Thomas. I mean, they have good people on that team.
And
But
they
I
got,
feel like
but
they
the
can.
Buccaneers team though.
and
The
they
Buccaneers
got,
team
and
is
they got
good.
a new center in the first round.
Yep.
Yeah, a new center, a rookie who knew Ndamukong to eat up like a fucking piece of white chicken.
I don't know. I'm
Whoa.
just saying that I feel like, I mean, I know we disagreed on picks, but this is my Super Bowl, Ravens Saints. I feel like
I think
I feel like
Ravens
it's
Saints
Ravens
would
I,
be.
I haven't I haven't
The other
picked
way
yet.
around.
I
I
feel like
haven't
it's
picked.
Ravens
It's
Saints.
I'd go
It's
both
2-2 right
opposite.
now. I haven't picked yet.
This suspense is killing me. Come on.
Evan
Those are killing me.
White, Shaquille Barrett, Ndamukong.
Okay.
I
So
I
this
feel
is
like
what
it's
I have.
Saints.
So the Saints, they have a good
Wait.
team. What?
Wait, who's the Saints' second corner? Eli Apple's guarding Chris. Oh, you fucking
No.
kidding me?
I
No,
really
it-
think Eli Apple could stop him. I seriously
Eli
think he can.
Apple's not on
leave?
their team anymore. Yeah, he's
Wait.
not on their team. He's a free agent. It's
Yeah.
Janoris Jenkins, if anything.
Okay, I
Oh,
mean,
fuck,
still.
even worse. Holy
he's not
shit.
that bad. Janoris isn't
My
that
God.
bad.
Wait,
J-
or
Janoris
Only
is kinda
reason he's
washed
doing
now.
this is because we picked the Buccaneers to beat the Vikings.
hold
Yeah.
on.
If the
No, I'm
Buccaneers
not
went
doing
to
this
a-
because the
if the
Buccaneers have a way
Buccaneers
better team.
If the Buccaneers beat a different team, then it would be the Saints.
I seriously
I'm
think that.
fucking hate the Saints. It's not obvious. I hate the Saints. I'm going Buccaneers.
Okay,
Also,
no.
I forgot the Saints got Malcolm Jenkins back.
Yeah.
Oh, great. A 36-year-old who's slow as dirt.
Wait, they got Malcolm
Congratulations.
Jenkins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
And they have
I
DJ
I don't know. I still
Swearinger
like the Buccaneers in this game.
and Marcus Williams.
Wait, I think
Buccaneers. Can wait. The Buccaneers would go from every game in the playoffs would be home, including the Super Bowl.
No, I don't.
That's a dream scenario, right?
It's a dream scenario, but
No,
it's not going to happen.
Just because their second. I mean, okay, the only bad play that PJ Williams is actually a good safety slash cornerback. Only retarded play he made was the Minneapolis Miracle. I mean, he's actually a good slot corner.
And you know where the Minneapolis Miracle happened? Right there.
Okay. Yes, it happened there. I really think the Saints win this. I think they can lock up that receiving core.
Okay, I
Don't
mean,
be a fucking idiot.
I just think
No,
the Bucks
let me
offense overpowers.
let me make my cases here.
Oh my God.
We got the Saints here. It's their leave everything on the line season. Drew Brees' final season. That's their case to win it. But then we have Tom Brady. He wants to prove himself
Oh wait.
that
He's a Michigan fan. Oh wait. I didn't know it's coming.
No, I honestly don't even like Tom. I've hated Tom Brady his whole career, if we're being honest. I've always been against the Patriots because I hate Tom Brady. But it's the storyline setting up. Tom Brady needs to prove himself by himself on a new team. He has the offense. The defense is there. The front seven is there. Secondary, a little sus. But I feel like
I don't know where this is going. Like, you literally have us all in the middle right now.
But I feel like the secondary can lock up the Saints good enough. Tampa Bay moves on. Home field advantage for Super Bowl.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
I mean, there's no way you lose Super Bowl at your home field. This is Tampa Bay. I mean, come on.
Yeah, this is Tampa Bay.
There's no way. It's impossible.
Well,
It's
I don't
impossible.
think the
It's
Ravens
impossible.
are good enough to win
and
the
the
Super Bowl.
wild card.
I
No,
don't think that the Ravens are good enough to win the Super Bowl.
I don't even think they'll be
So-
here.
To be honest, I don't think the Ravens were going to be here.
I mean, I had Ravens Saints. I had Saints winning.
Yeah, I still do. I still have the NFC winning. I feel like the Saints, when the Saints won the Super Bowl after Katrina, it was one of the best moments. And I
Fuck
think
the
that the Buccaneers
I
winning
don't know.
here.
I
I
still
would
think
say
the
my
Saints
dad's
win
a
that
Saints
NFC.
fan. Used to be a Saints fan, so I am a little biased with that.
I still win that. I still think they win that championship game.
I think the Buccaneers win. I think the Buccaneers win because I feel like even without like having a good running back, I feel like the Buccaneers have a better offense than the Ravens already.
Then again, I feel like the young guys beat the older guys. So I'm saying I'm going with Ravens here.
okay, but when you look at it, these are two completely
Mhm.
different offenses going. You have a straight up pocket passing downfield offense. And then with the Ravens, you have a option dump off offense only. basically, with that runs tight ends.
But
They run at least 3 tight ends in that offense. They just dink and dunk, maybe one shot downfield to Marquise Brown, but they're not these are completely 2 different offenses, and I feel like Baltimore can pull it out almost.
yeah, and I feel like Lamar Jackson is going to improve his throwing or his passing, and then he's not going to run as much, because if he runs as much, they're not going to be the number 1 seed, because teams are going to know how to stop that now.
The thing is,
and that's the same with Derrick Henry too. They can't give him the ball every time, because it's not going to work for 2 straight seasons.
If you look at the top running backs last season, and then even the top running backs in the NFL, Derrick Henry got injured. I think Saquon Barkley got injured for a very long time. I think
he was out a couple weeks.
Nick Chubb, Josh Jacobs, people who run the ball a lot get injured, and I feel like that's just going to happen to Lamar Jackson. I think that if
injuries.
Well, I
Jeez,
mean,
we're praying on it so hard.
I'm just saying that I think that the Buccaneers, I think the Buccaneers, especially with Shaquille Barrett, Devin White, I think they can stop the running. If the Titans could stop it with Camila Correa and, well, I don't even know, Rashawn Evans and David Long, who was a 6th-round pick, I think that Levante David and Devin White and those a really underrated linebacker core could really we win that for the Buccaneers.
Honestly, with this matchup, I actually got the Ravens winning this.
I think if it's the Saints, the Saints win.
I agree with that. I think if it's the Saints win, but here I got the Ravens.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be it's going to be a high-scoring, close game.
I feel like the Ravens' defense is like so young and athletic, they'd be able to stop Tom Brady.
Yeah. They got good corners.
They got the secondary to slow down those receivers, too.
And I feel like Tom Brady has like things stacked against him. I feel like if he doesn't win this, people are going to be like, number one.
But
I don't think you can say that. You can't.
I don't know. I feel like
Tom Brady's got nothing stacked against him. Tom Brady's got nothing to lose. If he loses in the first round of the playoffs, if he doesn't make the playoffs, who cares? Nobody in 10 years is going to look back and be like, well, he's not the greatest because he went to the Buccaneers and couldn't revive a kind of a poverty franchise. Josh Freeman.
See, if he doesn't make the playoffs, I feel like it will be a blemish. But if he makes the playoffs, loses first round, I don't feel like it will be much. He can say, hey, I went to a new team, made the playoffs. What did the Patriots do? Nothing without me.
I think it solidifies him as like as good as it's hard to say this, but he's almost like Brett Favre in the situation. Brett Favre, coming out of retirement, taking the Vikings to the NFC Championship game, and everyone calls Brett Favre, the best gunslinger in the game. But no one's calling Tom Brady bad after this. You go to a terrible franchise that hasn't built up nothing in years.
He's still the best quarterback of all time.
If he carries Tampa to a Super Bowl right away, then.
Yeah, but I don't think this is going to be the Super Bowl. In my opinion,
but you got to look at their roster too. They built a pretty damn good roster around him. He really doesn't have many excuses. He can't say, "Oh, well, this spot wasn't filled or this spot." They filled every spot.
Yeah, but I think the Ravens, when they got Dobbins, now because Mark Ingram's still good, so they can run, instead of having RG3 with the triple option. I feel like now they can have Dobbins, Ingram, and Lamar.
And I feel, but again, with Tampa, how they're just saying with Tampa Bay, this is probably one of Tom Brady's best receiving corps he's ever been around since he had Randy Moss. And even then, it wasn't. I think
Mike Evans, I'm not saying Mike.
This receiving corps.
but he doesn't have that running back. If he had that running back, I'd pick the Bucks.
They could always trade for Mac, and second, I don't think that Tom Brady definitely needs a running back, a good running back.
He does.
He needs a receiving back.
You saw that last season. You saw that last season because Julian Edelman and Tom Brady have the best connection, and they didn't do that great last season.
Well, because the only thing they were covering was Julian Edelman. Who are they going to throw it to? Benjamin Watson?
What's his face?
N'Keal Harry?
N'Keal Harry.
No, N'Keal Harry was hurt most of the season.
Did nothing there.
Yeah,
that was a waste of a second-round pick.
But
I
the
don't
thing
know.
is, I feel like OJ Howard could be traded for like a second string running back that could be a first string running
Exactly
back
what I was
on
about to
Tampa
say.
Bay.
I feel like
OJ
maybe
Howard is definitely well enough.
maybe
for,
if
a
OJ
receiving
Howard
running
is
back.
traded for like, I mean, I don't know if the Broncos would do this with Philip Lindsay, but I don't know why they got Melvin Gordon. If they're
No,
just
because
gonna
they have
I
Noah
think-
Fan over there. They wouldn't
I-
trade for a tight
I
end.
think the
That's true.
Buccaneers try to get Leonard Fournette.
Yeah. And move OJ Howard. That would be honestly
If they
a
got
perfect
Fournette,
fit.
I think they'd win here.
Yeah, you're
but
right.
that's a big if though.
But we're
Because
doing this right
Not
now.
a big if. He's on the block.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, are we saying that right now?
I'm
OJ
saying
Howard
Ravens.
for
I'm
Fournette?
saying Ravens.
I mean, I got Ravens like
Yeah.
as of right now.
I
But
got Ravens if Tampa Bay can't get a running back.
yeah,
Let's say
so say like OJ Howard is literally traded for Leonard Fournette, then our pick changes to the Buccaneers. But if if
Our
if they
picks
don't
really
get a running
don't
back, it's
matter. They're
Ravens.
going to play the games, and whoever wins wins.
I don't think it'd
But
be
let's-
for
We
OJ
can't really
Howard.
predict that.
yeah.
I don't think they'll trade OJ.
It'll be for picks. It'll be
Yeah.
for picks. Probably.
Yeah.
They might even trade it first because they are.
Fourth round.
I feel like they're desperate for a running back.
They're not trading a first, maybe a fourth.
Maybe I feel like definitely a second because they're desperate for a running back.
I feel like we got to cement our picking right here, though. So let's
Ravens.
take our vote.
I'll
got
I'm going
Ravens.
Yeah, Ravens.
I got Ravens.
There it is.
Okay.
Your Super Bowl champs.
I'm saying. I mean, obviously, we all said if the Saints win that game, then unanimous. I think the Saints win the Super Bowl, right?
But
Saints win the Super Bowl.
I mean,
No,
wait. If it's Saints Ravens, who wins that? I'm saying Saints.
Ravens.
I say
I'm
Ravens
still going
still.
Ravens.
I don't think
Honestly,
I think the
I think-
Titans can beat the Ravens. I think the Bills can beat the Ravens. I don't think the Buccaneers can beat the Ravens.
Yeah, what linebacker on the Saints is gonna guard anything on there?
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, that's true.
And what secondary are they gonna use? Even though
I mean, the secondary isn't that bad. We can't be
Yeah.
clowning on the secondary. The secondary got.
What you got? Earl Thomas. Okay. Actually, yeah. Okay, that was a mistake call. They got Earl Thomas and Marcus Peters and Marlon Humphrey.
But I think
mean,
I
like-
think Marcus Peters is old.
Let's not talk about Earl Thomas right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Earl.
Man's going through some tough times.
Yeah, Earl's.
I mean,
bro.
yeah, and they have one of the best secondaries in the league. So what is Drew gonna throw to? I mean, Michael Thomas is a great possession receiver. Don't get me wrong. But
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, but Michael Thomas exposes great cornerbacks all the time. I feel like that happened so many times last season. He exposed like great cornerbacks.
How good do you think Emmanuel Sanders will be with that offense?
I feel like he'll
I
fit
think
in pretty well.
Yeah.
With New Orleans, because he's kind of gonna take kind of the slot he had or the position he had with like the 49ers. He's just gonna be a wide receiver in the back that can make the big catches if he needs to.
here's the thing: you say Mike Thomas exposes good corners, correct?
Mhm.
How does he do against bad corners?
Amazing.
I mean, he does great for both.
Because
Michael
against
Thomas
Xavier
is a good
Rhodes,
receiver,
he only
like,
had 70 yards
Against
Well,
who?
yeah. I mean, that.
against Xavier Rhodes.
I mean,
That's-
70 yards is not like anything to frown upon.
I
He
mean-
can't get
I mean-
100 yards every game.
I mean, if 70 yards is your rock bottom, you're a great
Yeah.
cornerback,
I mean,
Or
you mean wide
you
receiver.
mean wide receiver?
wide receiver. You know what I meant.
Well, his okay. I don't even want to go depth into this anymore because
I mean, Michael Thomas. I mean,
who's Carolina's best right or corner?
Who is that?
Bradbury.
no clue.
No.
No,
Left.
He had 37 yards against True Font, 48. I mean, the guy almost gets 100 yards a game. When he's under 100, it's not good. That's not a good game for him.
But how many games did he have under 50 yards out of all of them?
Like 3 out of 17.
I mean, yeah, but
3
I
out
feel
of
like-
17 is if you get over 50 yards, I think that's at least a decent game for
He
a
had
wide
17.
receiver getting more than 50 yards.
Yeah, but okay, but like think about it. He was what was he? Was he the offensive player of the year? No. Was
Yeah,
he?
I think that was. Well, I think he was.
He broke some sort of record this year. That's all I know.
Yeah, he
broke
had the
some sort of
most
record.
receptions, which everybody says the only thing he does is catch slant passes, and I don't think that's true. But
Yeah, the offensive player was Michael
mean,
Thomas.
I don't know if you come up in the playoffs you gotta perform. Like I'm not saying like he did bad or anything, but you gotta perform. 70 yards isn't performing.
You're right.
Yeah,
But-
I mean, in this scenario, Ravens win. I'm saying if the Saints, they're not getting screwed. There's no way.
You already got the Ravens down.
Yeah, the
official
Ravens
here.
Ravens are winning it.
No more debate.
Something else I wanted to talk about. We probably should have touched on this earlier, but New England, I think we have them projected in the top 5 worst teams. They have the number 1 hardest schedule.
Wait, here's the draft order.
Wait.
Oh, we have the draft order right
Oh
there.
shit, we had a draft.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah, so the Jaguars get Lawrence. Actually, we might make a way too early mock draft eventually. That might have to be
I don't know if
a.
we're going to do that.
That might.
Judging how the last mock draft went.
Well, okay, the last mock draft that went
Which
crazy.
I guess
though, but
everybody blames me for because I said the Titans were making a tackle, but we literally got 22%. We would have gotten like 25.
Okay, that's better than 22.
Oh, we got a quarter of them.
Changed the draft.
It would have changed the whole draft, Ben. It would have changed from whatever, I forget what the Titans
God
picked
would have
to-
came down from the heavens and took away coronavirus if the Titans took Zach Bond, number 29.
Okay, but yeah, so the top 5 hardest schedules are the Patriots, the Jets,
Where's
the
the Bills
Dolphins.
pick?
The Bills,
Wait.
they're
Wait,
down.
Bills are
bro.
31st.
wait.
Yeah.
What? And then how did the Bills get 31st? What the hell happened?
Hmm?
Why are the Bills 31st?
Why is
Why is there
34
34
picks?
picks?
Wait a minute.
Oh,
Oh wait.
what the
Oh
hell
wait.
happened?
Wait. What?
I'm confused. This is
I
stupid. Don't
think-
look at this. This is stupid.
They probably didn't take away teams that trade their picks or something.
Well, why is there 34 picks then?
I'm trying to see if there's any double.
My head hurts.
All right. Wait. So you're saying that the Jets have the second hardest schedule?
They
Yeah,
probably
the Jets
didn't take out things that traded picks.
There's 2 Colts there.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
2 Colts there.
The Jets get
Yeah,
the
there
second
are.
hardest schedule. That's all I'm saying. I think 6 and 10 for.
I think there's 2
Yes.
Panthers there too.
Yeah. So they didn't take out
them
traded
out.
picks. It's whatever.
Too late to.
I think
But-
that,
Yeah.
I think we should have.
So the Bills would be pick 28, let's say.
Yeah.
And then they replaced Micah Hyde with Andre Sisco from Syracuse.
Stop.
He's going around them.
Chiefs, is he one of your other friends from your high school that went D1?
Actually, yes. Actually, he went to my high school for
I-
2 years and then transferred to IMG.
Oh, there's two
Oh
Packers.
my
There's two
God.
And
there's
then,
2 Packers and 2
actually,
Colts
this
picks.
is where story time. Andre, if you're watching this, you're a fucking
my.
goat.
Okay,
Um,
no, we're
I think
stopping.
I think we should close it out here.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
we
here.
need to
Can
end
I
it.
do the outro? Can I do the outro today?
Oh yes.
Can I say one more thing before we end this off?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Baltimore, Steelers, Cowboys, Brown, and Redskins all have the easiest schedules. So that says something for the Ravens making it all the way to Super Bowl. They have an easier schedule there. And out of those 5, we only had 2 of those teams making the playoffs. So I found that kind of interesting there.
Yeah, I just gotta say one thing. We touched on Earl Thomas, but Earl, I hope you're okay with that, man. Yeah. I would never want. Yeah, that's scary, man.
Let's hear this outro.
Hold
Here's
on, one more
outro.
thing. Earl, you kind of freaky for getting it with your brother, too.
Yeah, Earl. Yeah, we gotta touch on that, Earl.
No.
Okay,
We'll be here
let's
for
end it.
another hour.
Never will I ever do it with my
End it,
brother.
End it, Brad. End it.
All right. So, as you all know, there is a pandemic going around in this world, and someone in this Zoom call actually has had coronavirus. So, be safe out there, people. Yeah. So let's go. Yeah. Woohoo.
Yeah.
I had to put this on because I thought it was going to get toxic in here.
Yeah. I mean, I live in New York, so I know a lot of people who are in critical condition actually from the coronavirus. Actually,
Who the
bad.
fuck ass? End the video.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just saying, maybe pray for. Okay, you know what?
See you guys next time.